You Had Me at Hello by Mhairi McFarlane, read by Julie Hesmondhalgh. Prologue. Oh, bloody hell, of all the luck! What? I asked. I batted a particularly plucky and irrepressible wasp away from my Colt can. Ben was shielding his face with his hand in that way which only renders you more conspicuous. Professor MacDonald, you know, Egg McMuffin Head. I owed him an essay on Keats a week ago. Has he seen me? I looked over. Across the afternoon sun-dappled lawn, the professor had stopped in his tracks and was doing the full pointing finger Lord Kitchener impression, even down to mouthing the word you. Yes. Ben peered through a gap in his fingers at me. Maybe yes, or hell yes. Like a tweedy, portly, bold Scottish Scud missile has your exact coordinates and is ripping across the grass to take you out, yes. Right, okay, think, Ben muttered, looking up into the leaves of the tree we were sitting beneath. Are you going to try and climb it, because Professor MacDonald looks the type to wait for the fire crews at dusk? Ben's eyes cast around at the detritus of lunch and our bags on the ground as if they contained an answer. I didn't think an esteemed academic getting a face full of Kerrymore rucksack was likely to help. His gaze came to rest on my right hand. Can I borrow your ring? Sure, it's not magical though. I twisted it off and handed it over. Stand up. Eh? Stand up. I got to my feet, brushing the grass off my jeans. Ben balanced himself on one knee and held aloft a piece of gothic-y silver jewellery I'd got for £4 at the student market. I started laughing. Oh, you idiots. Professor MacDonald reached us. Ben Morgan. I'm sorry, sir. I'm just in the middle of something rather important here. He turned back to me. I know we're 20 years old, and the timing of this proposal might have been forced due to external pressures. But irrespective of this, you are amazing. I know I will never meet another woman I care about as much as you. This feeling just builds and builds. Professor MacDonald folded his arms, but incredibly, he was smiling. Unbelievable. The Ben chutzpah triumphed again. Are you sure that feeling isn't the revenge of the sweet corn and tinned hot dog tortilla you and Kev made last night? I asked. No! My God, you've taken me over. It's my head, my heart, my gut. Careful now, lad. I wouldn't go much further in the inventory, Professor MacDonald said. The weight of history is upon you. Think of the legacy. It's got to inspire. Thanks, sir. You don't need a wife. You need Imodium, I said. I need you. What do you say? Marry me. A simple ceremony. Then you can move into my room. I've got an inflatable mattress and a stained towel you can fold up and use as a pillow. And Kev's perfecting a patatas bravas recipe where you boil the potatoes in Heinz tomato soup. Lovely offer as it is, Ben. Sorry. No. Ben turned towards Professor MacDonald. I'm going to need some compassionate leave. Chapter 1. I get home slightly late, blown in the door by that special Manchester rain that manages to be both vertical and horizontal at the same time. I bring so much water into the house it feels as if the tide goes out and leaves me draped across the bottom of the stairs like a piece of seaweed. It's a friendly, unassuming-looking place, I think. You could peg us as early 30-something childless professionals in a 2-minute tour. Framed prints of Reese's musical heroes, shabby chic with a bit more of the former than the latter, and dark blue gloss paint on the skirting boards that makes my mum sniff. Looks a bit community centre project. The house smells of dinner, spicy and warm, and yet there's a definite chill in the air. I can sense Reese is in a mood even before I set eyes on him. As I walk into the kitchen, something about the tension in his shoulders as he hovers over the stove makes it a certainty. Evening, love, I say, pulling sodden hair out of my collar and unwinding my scarf. I'm shivering, but I have that weekend spring in my step. Everything's a little easier to bear on a Friday. He grunts indistinctly, which could be a hello, but I don't query it lest I'd be blamed for opening hostilities. Did you get the tax disc? He asks. Oh, shit, I forgot. Reese whips round, knife dangling in his hand. It was a crime of passion, Your Honour. He hated Todd.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?